Okay, let's move on. Perceived by his teacher, Thomas Hall, right? Good. So it means that Faraday was not the first person to recognize Perkins' ability as a student, but now we should choose between false and not given. Do I know who was the first person to recognize his ability? Let's go back to the text. Yes, I see here, were perceived by his teacher Thomas Hall. So what it means for me is that I have all elements of this sentence, and one part of this information is opposite. It's not Michael Faraday, but it's Thomas Hall who was the first person to recognize his ability as a student of chemistry. So I see all elements and one of the elements is opposite. Then it's false, because not given is when I don't see some of the elements and or I see these elements in different sentences and they don't make up one single idea. So because here I have not Michael Faraday but Thomas Hall, so this piece is opposite, I choose the answer for this question, false. I see all, one is opposite. Okay. Now I'm going to be looking for a Royal College of Chemistry and who suggested Perkin to enroll there. I'm going back here and I continue reading this same paragraph. Okay, so what do we see here? We see that those speeches, so he went to the lectures given by Michael Faraday, and these speeches fired the young chemist's enthusiasm, and he went on to attend the Royal College. So he, after these lectures, after finishing, let's say, City of London school, right, he went on to college. Let's go back to our sentence. Michael Faraday suggested him to enroll. Definitely not. So he was inspired by his lectures, but there is no direct suggestion here, right? Now we are going to check if it is false or not given. So, do I have the information that someone else, but not Michael Faraday, suggested to Perkin to enroll? So I see that he was inspired, but I don't know. Maybe in addition to inspiration, someone also suggested him. It's not written here. So inspiration and suggestion, they are not synonyms. So I can say that I know where his inspiration came from, but I cannot know whether someone suggested him or did not suggest him based on this information. I don't see any words like that in the text. That's why this question is going to be not given. So once again, I don't see this part Michael Faraday suggested or someone else suggested in the text. I don't see synonyms for the word suggested to enroll. I see inspired, which is not synonym or opposite of suggested. That's why I choose not given. Okay, let's move on. And just now we are looking for August Wilhelm Hoffmann. So, okay, so we continue right at the place where we stopped, right? At the time of Perkins' enrollment. Okay, so August Wilhelm Hoffmann is here, and he is the head of this college, actually. Okay. And within 2 years he became host. So he became Hoffman's youngest assistant, means that Perkin was Hoffman's assistant. What I see here is Perkin employed August Wilhelm Hoffmann as his assistant. I see information here. This part is opposite in the text. Perkin was employed by August Wilhelm Hoffmann as his